What's up, y'all? It's Queen Trina. We're here on Let's Talk About It with Amanda Delarosa. We're going to just have a great conversation today, get to know each other a little bit, and talk about some fun facts about, being a mom in this world and some of the interesting topics that come along with that. Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Absolutely. Amanda Delarosa, just like she said. Delarosa, like she said.
Delarosa.
Very, very good.
Yeah, I love it. Can you say something slick to me in Spanish?
¿Cómo que quieres que te diga?
No.
That was enough?
Yeah, that was enough, and he whispered it just right. But all right, let's get into it.
Did you want me closer when I did
Right, yes,
Right.
breathe on me, baby, breathe on me.
But we're always
What is
together.
I don't know the right way to say this. Is it like a Hispanic family?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. My sister is Hispanic, so I miss those parts of my childhood,
Exactly. We're always together, and it's fun. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
Like, that's fun to me. So.
Well, why wouldn't it be? You're supposed to enjoy family. I feel like there's a misconception that.
And my kids are really close. I'm really close with my kids. I have 4 kids. So
How old?
22, 18, 17, and 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Holy shit, yeah.
I
I thought I was busy.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. So
No, you are busy.
my older ones are just kind of there.
Yeah.
They don't bother. They don't do anything. My little one.
Are they
she's the one-
successful when you were saw them as little babies and you're like, oh, I hope that they
I
do
wish they
something.
would have continued sports. That's one
Okay.
thing I really wish.
What sport?
So my oldest did soccer.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, all the boys did soccer. So, and they're really good at it.
Were you like
And
a
I
big
wish
time soccer
I
mom?
was a big time
Did you
soccer
have a
mom.
minivan?
I
or-
coached. No, not the minivan. Never that. Edit that. Take that out. We don't do minivan. No.
minivans,
So
check.
yeah, my oldest was really good. He was a very good defensive player. They wanted, like he could have really did big time, and then he just stopped. So.
Did he lose the passion for it, or?
No, I don't know what it was. What the switch was, but yeah, he stopped playing soccer. So my 17-year-old still plays, and he has a really good group of friends that he's together with that they play. So that's a plus.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then my daughter plays volleyball, which she's really good at volleyball.
I love volleyball.
Yeah.
My daughter did volleyball this year, and I was like,
And I have to
Yeah.
sit there every Sunday
Mhm.
for 4 games and just watch, but I like to watch her play.
Yeah.
So it's fun. That's fun to me.
mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, why not? Outside of your kids, what is something that you would do for yourself for fun?
Get my nails done.
Okay.
Which I haven't done. It's horrible.
Well,
Edit
looks like
that out,
it's
too.
time. Looks like it's time.
Yeah, so nails, hair. I hang out with my sisters a lot.
Mhm.
We used to do a lot more, go out, downtown Denver, just us girls,
Right.
together. We haven't done that in a while, so I kind of miss that. But 2 of them find a boyfriend, and so.
Are you single right now?
I'm single. Yeah.
Okay.
6 years.
DMs
6
popping
years-
before and after the
6
body
years
shot.
strong. That's right. I don't even need a body shot. Just post a funny meme and they're all ha ha ha. And
Yeah, see, the funny
you
girls be winning, definitely.
You don't need you post a funny meme and they're like ha ha ha. Why'd you post? Or that was funny that you posted a week after. I'm like, you're kind of late, dude.
Well,
But
okay.
Yeah, but it's alright. Haven't found anybody like that.
What is like that mean? Is it like a spark, or is it what is your like that? What would that look like?
I don't know. Somebody who's serious that wants a relationship.
Yeah.
You don't find that.
Not these days. You really
don't.
fucking don't. It's wild out
It
there.
really is.
Yeah, I've had some of the wildest interactions with men lately, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's the audacity for me, but hey, man.
Yeah. Or they're like, hey, I saw something that you posted. They're like, can you send me the back shot of that?
Yes, I get that all the time. Let me see it from the back.
Yeah.
Bitch, who are you?
Really? See what from the back?
How many times has
Hold
that
on.
worked for you? Just curious.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, let me get right on that.
Yeah.
I'm busy right now. I'll get back to you. Yeah.
Here's
no.
my cash app.
Exactly.
You know,
No,
just-
and I get that a lot too. They're like, hey, what's your cash app? Let me buy you lunch. Let me buy you breakfast.
See, I won't turn down
Wait.
dropping my cash app ever. Go ahead.
I
If
do.
you want to, go ahead.
I do. I don't accept anything because they expect something. Don't expect anything
That
from
sounds
me.
like a them thing.
Because I don't have nothing to give you. I have nothing to give.
Yeah. Well,
And
what if one of these lunch dates though wants to be in a serious relationship?
well, you know what I
So
do?
is internet dating meeting someone online is completely off limits? It sounds
No,
like.
it's not. But you know what I do? If somebody DMs me, I'll go through their profile, and I'll kind of see are they family oriented? Are they funny?
Mhm.
Are they original? Can they speak well? Can they type a sentence?
So you're like an
with a
internet
period?
FBI, like you put a whole dossier together.
So yeah, I want
Okay.
to see, you know, do you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
kids? Are you involved with your kids?
Do you talk to them at all
So-
during this like vetting process?
No,
Just a quick-
kind of investigate.
Yeah.
And if I see something, I'm like, yeah, no. I just delete it.
So
I don't
immediately? No,
I don't even
okay.
open it, because then if you open
Yeah.
it, they're like, geez, you could have, you know, responded. And,
That's my favorite part. I love to
Yes.
leave thirsty dudes unread. I
Yeah,
love
I do it all
how
the time.
insane they get
Yeah.
over empty space.
I do it all the time, and then I block it. And then you know the little spam folder you can go into?
Mhm.
Go into the spam folder, and they're like, you could
It's all
have just
waiting.
told
Ding,
me, you
ding,
could have
ding,
been
ding.
honest.
Yeah.
No, I don't owe
For-
you
I
anything.
know, who are you? Yeah.
Exactly. I don't owe
Back
you
to that
anything.
audacity piece, yeah.
Yes, the audacity is at an all-time high, for sure. So
I heard
I'm
a
good with
song
that.
and it led with "These men are in their sassy girl era," and I'd never heard it before. But as soon as I heard it, I was like,
I
that
had
is
to
a
ask my kids
beautiful
what
way.
sassy meant, because my daughter kept saying, "Oh, that's zesty, that's sassy." I'm like, what does that mean?
Yo, the terminology
Like,
my kids use these days is outrageous.
No, and at home when she tries to do it, I'm like, don't talk like that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
use normal words.
Yeah, can you talk like a 15-year-old, like normal child? Like,
Mhm.
what does that mean? Oh, that's sassy. What does that mean? So yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah.
Random question, because you're an 80s baby, right?
Yeah, well, kind of 79.
So
You're close.
call it 80s is good. So your style choices then would have definitely been 80s influence. What do you see coming back? Because like I noticed a ton of stuff that my daughter wears that I'm like, holy shit! Like when I was your age, I
Yeah,
was wearing
right, like
that.
the bell-bottom pants, you
Right,
know, all
or even
that.
just the,
yeah,
like, ripped boyfriend
the hippie
jeans.
look, like
Mhm.
like your little braids there, they're cute.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I can never pull that off, but like it's coming back.
Right.
And I was like, I tell my daughter all the time, oh well, back in, Mom, that was so long ago. Nobody's gonna. I was
Yeah.
like, they're wearing it right now.
Yeah,
like,
you're
what are you
literally
what are you
raiding my
talking about?
closet. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
So she's like, she wants to do like all the little crop tops, and
Yep.
and I allow her to do that, but
It's gotta be
scares
classy,
me.
right?
Yeah.
But oh my
like
god,
big
perfect
holes
words.
in the jeans, and I'm just like, why don't you just not wear anything?
Yeah, like
at
why don't you
all?
just cut it off? Like,
Yeah. It even scares me when she's like at volleyball, she's wearing, you know, the little spandex.
Yes.
Like, and I see older men looking at her, I'm like,
oh man,
I'm gonna
snap
punch
something
you in
back,
the
I swear.
face.
Yeah.
Look at my daughter.
Hey,
It's
check
like-
this out, bro.
Yeah. So we went to the grocery store one time, and this old guy was like following us around.
Oh yeah.
And she's tall, she's 5'10", she's 15.
Okay, beautiful.
And she has beautiful long legs, and this old guy's just following us around, just looking at her. I was like, if you look at my daughter one more time, I promise you. Like,
I'll ram this car into your
exactly.
shin so
and
fucking
he's like,
hard.
no, she's looking, you know. And I was like, and she could tell you like lots of stories like that. We go out and that happens all the time. I'm like, these men are disgusting.
Yeah, the
I was
real
like, it's
reality is
gross.
I know probably 20 women that could tell you a story just
Yeah,
like that. you know?
Exactly.
Or being brought
They-
to their
they
car,
have no
or
respect.
it's outright. The term, did you see what she was wearing? Like flabbergasted me.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
flabbergasted me. Well, I mean, you wear
Right.
hoochie daddy shorts, and I refrain
Right.
from grabbing your
It's
junk. He told me not to say dick. That's my go-to word, so we
Oh,
might
yeah.
have to edit that out.
I never say that word, and he gets mad at me because he's like, "Why can't you just say the word?" I'm like, "Cause I don't
You
cuss
don't
at
say the
all.
word dick?
I don't cuss at all. I
Oh
don't
my god, say dick just one
No.
time. I gotta hear it. It probably
No.
sounds so outrageous out of your mouth.
Absolutely not. No, but yeah.
You don't cuss at all?
I don't cuss at all. I've never.
I mean,
cussed.
that's kind of beautiful though.
Yeah. I don't
I
like. I
cuss a
don't
lot.
drink. I don't smoke. I've never
Okay.
done any type of drug. Like I've never done all
Oh,
that
look at
crazy
you.
stuff. So
We are
just-
fucking polar opposites over here.
Probably. I'm a opposite of a lot of people. Just-
But that's not even a bad thing. It's that's a beautiful way to live life,
Yeah.
you know.
It has been. It's been like, I mean, it's worked for me. So.
So I'm here still. So.
Right, I'm still alive. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
But I was married for a long time too. So that.
Where are you?
that
How long
20
were you?
years.
Oh shit. When did you get married? Was it young?
I was, yeah. I
Well,
was.
it must be because you're what? We don't have to say how old you
44.
are.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, almost 19. Yeah, 19. Because I had my first son when I was 21. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What was it like being a young mom then?
It was hard. Yeah.
And did
So-
you were married? So was that? Would you say that that's easier now that because you're a single mom now?
Mhm.
What is the difference between raising with a partner and without?
So I was always like a single mom.
Okay.
I don't know if like, and I don't want to like say this because it sounds kind of rude, but Mexican men are kind of like that. They're
Mhm.
like, you take care of the house and the kids. I go to work, and when I come home, like I expect, you know, my food and laundry, everything done,
Yeah.
and the kids taken care of, the house taken care of, and just leave me alone. You know?
Jeez, yeah.
So
That's
it
brutal.
was,
For 20 years?
20
Good.
years. And it was
Does that
always
make you
kinda
feel like
that.
unappreciated? Like
Yes,
a lot?
absolutely.
Son of a
So it
bitch.
was, yeah, it was hard,
Mhm.
but I think it's easier now because they're older, so they help me a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
noticed that with my kids too. They're at this like transitional point where they're like realizing when they help
Right.
like do the dishes without me screaming
See,
at them.
I
You
haven't
know?
got them to do that yet. They don't do that yet. No, but my boys are pretty good. My daughter, I think it's mostly because of the divorce. She has really heavy attitude that sometimes
I think
like,
it's just a girl thing,
I don't know what it
realistically.
is, but
I
I'm
mean,
just
because
like-
think back to that age, you would
Yeah.
probably had your own version of a sassiness, you know,
Yeah,
or a rebellion streak.
I don't
or...
remember it being that bad, but sometimes I look at her, I'm like, if I could just hit her once, you know?
One
Just
time.
one time.
You know
Hit her
those
once.
TikTok memes where they say something outrageous and then it like flashes and it's like, oh, you fell down there, but
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they're pretty good. Like they'll do something and then they'll realize and then they'll apologize. So that's really good. But at the same time, I'm like, just don't continue to do it. If you're gonna have to apologize, why are you gonna keep doing the same thing?
Right.
So it's
Sorry doesn't
crazy.
mean it if you keep doing the same shit. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's nice though. We have a good time. So
Question about children. How do you feel about, well, it's a two-part question. How do you feel about vaccinating children? And when your children were younger, was there as much talk about people not wanting their
there
kids
was
vaccinated?
not a lot of talk about it. You know, they schedule the visit, you go, you take your child, you get them vaccinated, and I feel that it's important, but at the same time, I like respect other people's decisions. Like,
Right.
but like at the same time, I'm like, if my kids were younger and they were in school and they had to be around kids who weren't vaccinated, that's a scary thing to deal with.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I mean, I always say to each their own, but then I kind of think back, like, okay, this kind of involves me and my kids, so somebody has to be on the same page at some point.
Right.
You know, there has to be some kind of balance.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, so I don't know, and that's a tricky question because you can't bring up things like that anymore because
Mhm.
everybody gets offended
Mhm.
by everything. Everybody's
Both sides, no matter what you
offended.
say.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I've,
just
I've had doctors tell me that they feel certain ways about like how we overload vaccinations. My biggest thing is just like know what you're putting into your kid. Like if
Yeah,
you want to vaccinate,
absolutely,
like
yeah.
actually read the pamphlet that they hand you,
right.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
they give you the
yeah.
information before.
Right.
There's a reason for that. That's true.
But yeah, I was just curious. I recently had doctor's appointments and I wouldn't say choosy because like all the main ones I definitely, because that shit was serious, like lots of
Yeah,
people died,
absolutely,
but
yeah.
I do feel like some of them are just, we overload them so much and then they're down for like a
And
whole
I think
day.
we're more advanced now with
Right.
what we do and kind of the way things work. And I don't think it's ever going to be as bad as it used to be.
Mhm.
So I think there is an overload of
Right.
what we do and what we put into the kids nowadays. I mean,
Well, even going
like I
into
said-
like the food and stuff and like
Yeah.
the hormones that we're putting
Yeah.
in stuff now,
I agree.
that shit is wild to me.
all like the generated meats and all that stuff that you're saying
Yes.
nowadays, I'm like, okay, that makes me not want to eat like any
any
meat at all.
yeah, just stick
and
to
it's
stuff
scary.
that comes
Yeah.
from the ground.
That's crazy, but you know, that's life. Kind of roll with it, right? I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's a crazy time that we live in. How do you feel about the whole COVID debacle and having to be like on lockdown for
I
what,
think
like
it
2
was-
3 years?
Yeah, so a lot of people, you know, they had to work remote and just stay at home, whatever. I didn't have to. I was, you know, fortunate enough to have a job where it was just us, like 3 people in the office. So between me and the bookkeeper, we split our hours.
Okay.
So we weren't always in the office together, but, you know, the broker was there. So
What do you do
I
for
was,
work?
right now I work on like in accounting. So
Okay.
for aerospace and defense
Numbers.
company.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Yeah,
Check
so
you out, big boss.
I do, yeah. Well, I just got a promotion, which is really nice. So
Oh,
I've been,
congratulations.
thank you. I've been moving up pretty quickly.
Okay.
I got
Do you
to
like
meet-
what you do?
I do. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
the
came
best
from
part.
property management, 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that
But
was
you
a
look
big-
crazy familiar.
Really?
Where did you property manage?
Alert Realty. Maybe.
Yeah, my mom is crazy.
A
She
lot of
bounces around
people,
lot, but-
a lot of people came in and out of the office. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know a lot of people in Long Run. So
Do you like
I love
Longmont?
it.
How do you feel
I
about
do.
it? Used to be so different than how it looks now.
yeah. So I was born and raised here.
Okay.
So yeah, well, born in Greeley, raised in Longmont.
Okay.
But I love it here. I think it's.
Why does Greeley smell like shit?
I have no idea.
No,
Every-
I
when
really
people-
can't find someone that can tell me
I
that.
have no idea. But when people ask me where you're born, I would say Longmont. I don't really
So you don't have to
associate myself
answer
with
that
Greece.
question? It's
No,
it's
it's
a wild card,
disgusting.
huh?
The people over there just, like, no offense, sorry, you could edit this out, but they're pretty,
Why would we? I
they're
mean,
pretty, like, I don't know.
it's wild over there a little bit.
It's different, yeah.
It's like a mini Denver,
it's a different place. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't go out that way that much for, I don't, probably the smell is why, but my company, one of my companies that I work for is out there, but I get to work from home now, so that's like.
Yeah, my dad and my brother live out there, well, close to Greeley, they live in Eaton.
Yeah.
So it still smells the same, but I don't get out there much either. So, and, you know, my dad's health hasn't been great, but he comes out maybe once a month. So we get to visit with him and stuff, but I'd rather him come here than have to go over there. So it's just.
Yeah, I can see that. I think I went to the mall out there a couple of times when I was younger, but really that's the one thing I just remember any time I've driven through. It's like, God damn, it smells like shit here.
It does. You even like start going into Greeley. It's like, we're here.
Yeah. So you know you crossed the threshold.
Yeah. So.
When was the last time you had like a night out on the town with like your sisters or your close girls?
It's been a long time, probably like a year. Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's been a long time.
Any dance parties at the house?
No. We've had like parties, but nobody was dancing. Yeah, it was like I said, every December we get together. It's always fun though.
Yeah.
So my sister makes it pretty fun. Yeah.
How many sisters do you have?
I have 5.
Holy cow.
And then one brother.
Poor kid. Oh my gosh.
I guess.
I just can't. I have one boy and 2 girls, and I feel bad for him sometimes because there's just it's a lot of
good. We do. I have to admit, we're pretty rough.
Is he the youngest?
He's the oldest. Well, he's the second oldest.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're pretty rough on him. I can admit that. But he likes it. He never says like leave me alone or anything like that. He just goes.
Well, he's just used to it now.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Y'all are grown.
He's like, this is what it is. This is what it is.
This is my life.
This is what we do. Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, he doesn't mind. He's good with it. So, and he's old. So I don't even think he has the energy anymore to fight with us. Yeah, he's just old. But yeah, 5 sisters, 1 brother.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
What was it like growing up in a household with that many brothers and sisters?
It was a lot. So my mom was a single mom. She had 6 kids. And I just remember her working a lot, you know, trying to make ends meet for us.
Yeah.
I always remember being home mostly with my older sister. So like being home with them, and that's how I think why we're so close, because we were always together. We saw like my mom struggle and, you know, to raise 6 kids on her own. So I think that's kind of what brought everybody so close. From a young age, we've always been really close. So which has been nice. Yeah.
I always wanted my kids to have a big family, but I had 3 and I was like, nah, I'm good.
I wanted 6 kids.
Jeez.
I know, but
God bless
so when I
you.
had my 3rd son, I got really sick, and I had him at 6 months, and he was only 2 pounds.
Oh my God.
So he was in the hospital for like 4 months before I even got to bring him home. And then they're like, don't have another one because, you know, you're not going to make it. It's not good for you. And then my ex at the time, he's like, I want a girl. He's like, I really want a girl. And I'm like, yeah, so like I could just like make that happen. Let me do that. So we tried one more time, and I was on bed rest with her because I wasn't even supposed to be pregnant. So it was a girl, which was nice, and yeah, and that was and that was it. So after that, like I got really sick, like I said, and I was just like, yeah. The doctor's like, you can't do this again. Sorry.
No more.
Take it all. You gotta take it all. So yeah. But I wish I would have had more. So I love my kids. I love kids in general. So I would have definitely had 2 more, 3 more. I don't know. Yeah.
I love my kids too, but man, I don't miss being pregnant. I mean, everyone's like, it's a beautiful thing, and it is. Don't get me wrong, my kids are like my life, and why I hustle so hard. But whoo, Lord, there's some memories in there that I'm just
I
like,
had 2 of them during the summer, which is pretty rough. I think being pregnant during the summer is pretty rough. But I loved being pregnant. Like I loved, like, you know, the feeling of the kicks and like all of that. Like I don't know, I really liked that part of it. And then when it's like all over, it's like I think I want to do it again.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Well, anybody, have you been on any dates? You're single, we talked about DMs, but any good dates lately?
I don't do dates.
Do you do dick dates?
No.
When was the last time you had sex?
That would absolutely be something I would not do. I would not
No
meet somebody
ding-ding?
just, no, absolutely.
Why is that? What stops you from doing that?
I don't know, I can't give myself to somebody like that. I'm more
How
like
long
an
do you have to know
emotional
someone?
person.
Ooh, okay.
So like the attachment,
Mhm.
like I have to like actually know you and like you to like allow you to.
That's fair. So
do
physical
that.
attraction doesn't do it for you alone.
Not alone. No. You guys like make me laugh. And like
And feed me,
I
and
have
like
to have like
open my
that
car
feeling.
door.
Yeah, you know that feeling of like you're safe and you're protected with that
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Like I don't think I've never had even a one night stand. I've never been
You
with
are,
anybody
like,
just like
Pure,
that.
like Snow White over
Pure
here.
and holy. No, I've just never thought about like giving myself to somebody like that,
Yeah.
and then wake up in the morning they're gone.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like,
okay.
get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, it's never happened like that for me.
Okay.
But then again, it's always been like, get home to my kids type thing. Like I
Right.
never go out and stay anywhere overnight and then
Oh,
just
yeah,
be like,
no.
my kids are, like, where's mom? You know, type of thing.
Yeah.
And I can never tell my kids like, hey, I'm gonna stay, stay the night over here.
Yeah.
So, but
I don't think I'd ever be comfy with leaving my kids home alone at night.
Yeah.
I have like 2 days a week that I'm kid free.
Yeah. I'm never kid free.
But I'm so awkward with one night stands. I don't care how long I've known you. Like I'm the most awkward. The most awkward. But
You're just like, okay, you could go now.
oh yeah, like so my previous relationships were really devoid of like physical affection and like that warm up process, you know,
Yeah.
and things like that. So getting into that with like a
Right.
random, you know, just
Yeah.
like you said, you're emotional.
Exactly.
So there's just a disconnect. So I'm like, I know why you're here. You know why
Exactly,
you're here.
yeah.
Let me get naked, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Going out
That's
of here.
another thing, like, I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, but like, I don't like people to see my body. I don't know.
Why?
I'm not comfortable with it.
Is-
Like
Are
you
you,
said,
can you look at yourself naked? Are you comfortable with that?
No.
Ooh, why not?
I
What
don't know.
is it? What do you think drives that? Like, so if you walk by a mirror naked, you don't look?
No.
You don't get a little shake?
No.
What the fuck? Oh my gosh. When you get home, next time you take a shower, I hope
Oh, you
that
want
you
me
look.
just to jiggle in the mirror?
Yeah, just do a little
there's
jiggle for yourself.
There's
just
a lot of jiggle, girl. No, we don't want to.
Who are you telling? That's the best part.
I
That's
don't
the
know.
best part. And you should have somebody telling you to jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
I think it's in my head. I'm like
Okay.
in my head about that. You know.
Well, I've
Because-
seen you at the gym a couple times working out, so is
Yeah.
that something you're trying to be better at?
Yeah, definitely. So I started with my son. So my older son, he loves to do that.
Mhm.
So I kind of started with him. He kind of like, come on, mom, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I kind of started with him. And then I kind of like, okay, I could do this. So I kind of kept up with it.
Mhm.
So, and I lost some weight. And then when you lose weight, you're like, okay, no, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right
Yeah, yeah.
anymore. So I don't know. Now I'm in my head about it. Like, okay, why, you know? And everybody tells me like, oh, you look great, you look good, and I'm just like, because I have
No,
clothes
yeah.
on. You see me with clothes on.
Oh my
You don't see me without the clothes. But yeah,
But
I
you
think
have to
it's-
love yourself without the clothes first.
Yeah,
What would it take for you to
absolutely.
love yourself without clothes on?
Like I said, just getting out of my head,
Mhm.
you know? Because I mean, I guess I don't look like horrible, okay? But I
She
just
said
say
horrible.
horrible. But it's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
like not at the point where I'm just like really comfortable with it. So I think just getting out of my own head and being like, okay, this is it. This is me.
Yeah.
So, you know, accepting me like as I am. So. But,
Well, that's
like
such a
that
good
goes
thought.
back to like having somebody be like, okay, take off your clothes, let's do this. I'm like, no, like I'll get under the blankets
look,
and
do you turn the light off?
yeah, exactly.
Fuck out of here.
See, turn off the light, get under the blanket. I'm like, feel
I
for
used
him
to feel
before
that
you
way.
have- Are you
That's
feeling
how I
it?
feel for you.
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy. I used to be like that, and then I feel like, like once people started telling me like that I look good, I just tried to start believing them.
Yeah.
You know, because it is a you thing. It's 100%
Right,
a you
because I
thing.
just want to be like, you liar.
The first thing I told
You're
you was like,
liar.
you took off your trench coat, and I was like, damn, bitch.
No, and a lot of people tell me that. They're like, is that real? Can I touch it? I'm like, yes, it's real, and no, you cannot touch me. Please don't touch me.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. I get people all the time, they're like, can I touch it? I'm
I
like,
love
no.
I love that. I mean, I would say the same thing, but it's
Right.
just Then to have that impulsive reaction, can I touch it?
Yeah,
Like, you
can I
shut
touch
up.
it? No, please don't touch me.
Yeah, who are you?
But I think like, yeah, going back to like, dating and stuff, like, it's hard to like decipher like, okay, are you in it for like me, or you want just the sex part of it? Because I don't.
Well, you don't have needs.
don't-
Like you don't just need sex sometimes.
No,
Your
I
body
can't.
doesn't crave
No,
it?
I couldn't say like no, because I like I said, I have to like have that attraction, that attachment to somebody. So, which is really awkward because at the same time, like, I get attached really quick to somebody. Like,
How long?
it's hard
How
to-
long has it been since you've
What?
had good dick? Not
Oh.
mediocre dick, like good dick.
Oh, good. No comment. How
I'm
about that?
terrified for the answer.
How about
Do you
that?
think that the attachment part has like because you go so long maybe in between sessions?
It could
That
be.
that way when you get it, your body's just like, yes, have it.
It could be that, but at the same time, it's like when you haven't had like a connection with somebody, and then you start like connecting with somebody, you're like, oh my god, I love him. Like stay with me.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's just like I'm like
That honeymoon phase, that's a real
right,
thing.
yeah, it really is. So like I attach myself to somebody really quickly, and like if you're in it just for like the sex part of it, like there's no point in it, because I know at some point you're gonna leave anyways, because that's all you want. So like I'm pouring myself into you for what? So it's
You coming too quick.
It's
darling.
it's difficult for sure.
I'm gonna have to think on where to pivot from that, because all I'm thinking is like somebody needs to blow her back out.
Well, not right now because it hurts.
Right, you got a sciatica going.
But at some point, yeah. You're right.
Are you a football fan?
Not really. I
I was
know.
gonna ask you who you want to win the Super Bowl.
Everybody's like, even at work, they're like, come on, join this pool or whatever. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, they're like, this points and this points. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, give me a square, whatever. you pick a square for me. I don't know. So, yeah, they're fun. How about you? Football?
I love football.
Okay.
I'm also an avid Chiefs fan.
Gotcha.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we'll be winning our second Super Bowl. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Yeah. Are you a collector of things? I looked at my shoes and I was just thinking that I need new shoes. Do you collect shoes or bags or anything like that?
I'm not a shoes, bags,
There's
jewelry.
not an accessory that you have a ton of?
No, I know, right? I told you.
Do you have tattoos?
It's pretty, no tattoos.
Holy shit, do you have your ears pierced?
Yeah. I think they're still there. I mean, I don't use jewelry,
wow.
but I think at some point they were pierced.
I love the simplicity of like your beauty. Like you're just you and it's beautiful.
Just me. Yeah.
No extra
No extra.
razzle dazzle.
No. I was thinking, like getting a tattoo. Well, so when my mom passed away, my sister was like, we should all get something. And then I was thinking like, where could you put it? Because like even if, when you write on yourself with a pen or something, you just want to get it off of you. So like if I saw something on me, I'd be like trying to get it off the whole
I
time.
write with permanent pens, so
so I'd have to put it somewhere where I could not see it, because it would drive me nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you OCD?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Really, really bad. It's gotten better with the kids, because I think I push the kids to be like, that doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. Don't put that there. Don't put that there.
Right.
And I kind of like, I think I overstressed about it, so I had to like work on that. Like, okay, it's okay if the shoes are not right there for the moment, but at some point I'm like, that's not where your shoes go.
Fix your shit.
Yeah, fix your, or like if my house is dirty or anything like that, it drives me nuts. If like something's on the table, they leave something out, like a dirty dish or something, I'm like, why do you guys do this?
Right.
So it just drives me nuts. But there's like, there's little things that I have to work on to be like, okay, that's not that important. Like, don't stress about that. So it's crazy. Like I said, you get in your own head. To get yourself out of it.
The mind's a wild place to be.
It really is. My mind is a very wild place to be. Yeah. So.
And you're a natural over there. I smoke weed. I drink socially, but it's not always been my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've smoked since I was younger. But what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of different. I like a variety, so I like Spanish music.
Okay. Can you do the dancing?
I could do dancing. Yeah. I used to dance a lot.
I've dreamed of being twirled around, but I'm like 6 foot tall, and it just doesn't.
I used to dance a lot. I used to go. So my ex-husband used to like to dance. So we used to go out to the dances all the time. So we used to dance a lot. I love to dance. I
Yeah.
like
Have you ever been to
I'm-
Texas?
my dad was born in Texas, so I have a lot of his family, like my dad's side of family. They're still out there. So
I went to San Antonio and I went to this huge, like, it was like a dance hall bar, and I had never seen anything like that. People swirling in unison. And it was the coolest shit, and I was like, I want to do it.
It's fun. It really is. I mean, I haven't done it in a while, so
Mhm.
but it was fun to dance and have fun. So.
What if we went and turned your car on right now? What song would pop on? What were you listening to when you drove in?
It was just like the regular, like the radio station, like 95.7.
You listen to the radio?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, sometimes I connect my phone, but at the same time, my playlist is all over the place. Like I said,
Right.
there's Spanish, there's
Oh, yeah.
like old school R&B. Like I love that. Like I love
Oh,
jazz, like country. I like country music. So you can
Wide
catch
variety.
yeah, a variety of all of it. Yeah.
What's your favorite, like your top 3 favorite 90s songs?
Oh, gosh,
90s
that's a
R&B
good one.
songs, yeah.
I love SWV. So
Oh, okay.
it'd probably have to be something along those lines.
I get so weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
fuck with it. I miss the era of the like girl
Me
R&B and
too,
stuff. Even
yeah.
just the like
I like
threesomes that there
the
were.
clean stuff. You know,
Yeah.
not the like I'm gonna like booty hole whatever nowadays. I'm like, why are
Booty
you
hole.
talking about all that? Like, you know.
Let's get your comments on Sexy Red. How do you feel about her twerking in the train? When she was just had a baby or was
I
leaving the
feel
hospital or
like- I
some
don't-
shit?
I personally feel like this is so disrespectful. Like at some
She
point
was
your
excited to have given life.
Like at some point your child's gonna go back and look at this stuff, and that's the image
Well,
you
I
want
mean, what
your
do you
child
think the child's
to
life
have.
is gonna be like
It's
growing
gonna
up?
be sad. It's,
I stay really minimal on the Hollywood drama,
yeah,
but I
so
see,
do I.
who is it? That bitch that just tattooed, and I call her bitch lightly, I don't remember her name,
Yeah.
but she just tattooed that dude's face.
Why?
So
Just
perfect.
why?
Uh,
This is what I'm saying.
that's wild to me, but I mean, I
No.
guess if you know 10 years
Right.
from now
But-
and you
but
don't
back-
know and you got his face on your face.
Right, but back then, like you could love somebody
Mhm.
and you could sing about it. There was no need to add the tattoo.
Right.
Or,
Or
like-
like the precise directions of what y'all
Right.
do in the bedroom.
Yes.
That's-
Exactly, like the wording, I guess,
Mhm.
of the songs nowadays. and
Yeah,
all of
but
that.
is it any different? Like I remember growing up listening to R&B songs, and now that I'm an adult and I hear them, I'm
You
like,
could- yeah,
ooh, I
right.
had no
You could-
business singing those
Right,
lyrics.
you could go back and listen, and yeah, there's
But it was,
some,
I will say, it was a little less vulgar, but
Yes,
still
it
very
was, yeah.
pointed.
yeah. So you could go back and listen. You're like, yeah, okay, they said that.
Yeah, amazing conversation today, Amanda.
It
Thank
was
you
a
so
good- You're
much.
welcome. I appreciate it.
That's all for Let's Talk About It, but we are going to plug you in on a couple things. I don't know if Amanda wants to be followed by any thirsty shit, but if you want to follow her just to support, you can do so.
Absolutely. If you're not thirsty, absolutely, you can follow me. Facebook, Instagram. Yeah.
Well, tell 'em what
if
it
you find me, you find me. If you
Oh,
don't,
there.
hey,
You find me.
it's all right.
I love you. I am Queen Trina. You can find me at Long Live the Queen 23. Also at The Right One Photography. Tap in with the Knock 303 as well. That is one of my partner projects. We do a lot of big things there for the artist community in Denver. So make sure you show our page some love, show our cipher some love, and we will always reciprocate because I run the social media. Outside of that, you know, a lot of people releasing a lot of good music, so stay tuned. You can definitely hold your breath for another episode of Let's Talk About It. We're gonna find some interesting people to get on here. Not that you weren't interesting, but
Not interesting enough,
some
but
continue
somebody else will
the
be.
interesting. What did you say? Foolery. I was gonna say
The foolery.
hooliganism, but whatever you want to call it. There will be more to come. Thank you so much again for coming
Of
and
course.
sharing
Thank you
your
for
life
having
with
me.
us. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. Oh, and shout out to Big Brad Kingpenny in the building, directing, putting us in this amazing spot,
Right.
running the behind the scenes on the camera, even though the angles were a little bit, you know.
Yeah, long live the king.
Yeah.
Penny.
All right, tip of the cap to y'all, and we're out of here.
Thank you.